Moriarty, I hope I'm not interrupting your fishing as usual. But you have a guest on board. Says he's here to make a delivery of some sort of something special for you. He says his name's Trippy Vibes. He has a mysterious bag for you of some strange plant.
Oh, it means my seaweed's here. Oh, where is he at?
Well, he's on the poop deck right now, but I run a clean ship, Moriarty. I don't know if I can let you keep doing this. All good conscience. I mean, you're our cook. What if you've messed up our food and put some of that in there by mistake?
If anything, it'll be better. But if you're gonna take away my seaweed, you gotta take away Clacker's powdered sabertooth. Just saying.
Oh no, you can't touch this. It's mine.
I don't think anyone's gonna be able to get that away from him.
Then I'm keeping the seaweed. All right, just give me a minute. Jack, I have a proposition. He is gonna give us a big discount if he can join the crew, as it were. Said okay. Told him it was okay. So.
Well, if you already told him it was okay, then I guess that makes it pretty awkward to me to say no now, doesn't it?
There's the intent.
Alright, well, welcome to the Shadowcats, Trippy Vibes. I guess I'm gonna take up seaweed.
And now he's the biggest advocate.
Welcome back to Sanity Damage, a tabletop role-playing game actual play podcast. I'm your Dungeon Master, Nathan. Joining me are Cody.
Abraham Blavatsky, Combo Killer King.
Pippin.
Door. Too many head crabs.
Ellen.
Penelope Whitlock. These mind flayers really are making me crazy.
Tyrell.
Griff, overqualified for being the rear guard.
And Alex.
Arf, humanoid head exploder.
Join us on episode 56 of our first campaign, To Whom the Sea Belongs. Last week there was a big fight in the lair underneath the lion's den that ended with the capture and the execution of two Shadowcat traitors. There were a lot of brain crabs. There was, of course, a giant spike growth cast. One of the mind flayers escaped, but you killed another mind flayer. You wiped out the rest of the minions in this chamber. So we'll just pick right back up there. You are in some kind of transformation chamber. It has, a long table in the middle with like ropes where they tie down victims and turn them into mind flayers. At least it seems like that's what the intent is of this room, based on the humanoid that transformed, or that was in the process of getting intellect devoured when you barged in. There's the staircase that you all came up. There's another one over to the north and west of this room that descends back down into another pathway. Or you could just keep going south, as there are 3 entrances to the room, including the one that you came in through. So it's kind of like a Y intersection with the room in the node in the middle of that.
Tor's gonna look down the staircase to the left, and he's gonna point out that he can see some sort of egg from where he's at.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check, Tor.
Okay.
Oh no.
14.
Yeah, you can't quite tell what it is from here, but contextually, based on its size and shape, you're pretty sure it's a humanoid brain.
Oh. Egg. Brain.
Fascinating.
Should we check it out?
You sure you didn't just see him here? Ha ha ha!
What should we do with it?
Maybe it's gonna become one of those like little baby brains with legs, and maybe we should just like get rid of it before it turns into that.
So we squish it.
Yeah, let's shoot it.
Squish.
If that's the plan, yeah, you can make your way down.
Tor's gonna start heading that way.
Tor, you see that it's a circular chamber, and there are lots and lots of these brains. They are all they're all resting in something that looks kind of like an anemone, like with tendrils that are supporting the brains, like memory foam or something.
Okay. Tor's gonna tiptoe back, proceed across the room to their, why can't I think of Tyrell's character's name right now?
Griff.
Griff. It's so easy that, it just slipped my mind. Griff's powder keg, and he's gonna pick it up. And then carry it back to the other room.
I'm just gonna back away from the stairwell, just like safe
Right.
distance.
Okay. Yeah, so you've got the powder keg. You can drop it in the room if you desire.
Yeah, He's gonna eat it into about the middle of it.
Sure.
And then he's gonna take a few steps back, and then he's gonna cast Firebolt at it.
Yeah. Given that we're not in combat, I'm gonna say it hits. You can, if it happens not to burn on the first shot, you can keep doing it until it does. So, with the barrel's explosion, all of these brains and anemone contraptions begin burning.
No more brains.
Excellent work.
Whew. Arf will kind of like shudder a little bit.
I do feel a little bit like we're committing some sort of war crime right now, but I mean, it doesn't bother me much.
What do you mean?
Not first time.
I mean, we were gonna do that anyways.
Are these babies?
Them's abomination. Affronts to gods and such.
I really don't have the brain power to think about that right now, and I'm gonna move on.
Should we check to see if there was anything good in there?
Nathan, did we loot this room? Has anyone investigated around?
No one has yet investigated the torture or transformation room, nor have they investigated in detail the now burning brain library.
That was a library?
A collection of brains, I don't know.
Okay. I would like to check
I
around.
hate libraries.
It's canon now. Abraham hates libraries. I would love to do a little poke around, see if there's anything interesting in the torture room.
Sure. Roll me an investigation check.
Oh, that's a 19 for me.
Very nice. Yeah, I mean, you find enough rope to, let's say you find 250 feet of hempen rope in 50-foot increments. So you've got 5 of those coils.
Mm-hmm.
You have 5 sets of manacles and a scalpel.
Nice. I'm just gonna hand that all to Tor. Here, can you hold on to this for me? My hands are a little full. And then I grab some more like rope. And do we actually need all this rope, or should I just leave it here?
You never get enough rope. That's what I say.
Okay, we're taking all the rope. Everyone take a rope.
I can hold some, yeah. No problem.
And Abraham and Arf, it looks like you're still over near the brain room. Is there anything you want to do, or are you just hanging out?
Yeah, I wanted to investigate it after the flames kind of settle, if they do settle.
Yeah, I kind of want to investigate it too.
Sure. Yeah, the flames settle after a couple minutes. It's a rancid smell of burning brain matter, right? But Arf and Abraham, you can certainly make your way into the room. There's still little spot fires around the corners.
Oh, it smells like my grown mam's cooking.
I want to try an Arcana check and see if I can figure out like what they were doing here exactly with the brains.
Okay.
An 18, not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Yeah, these brains are the extracted brains of captives that they have taken. Sometimes the intellect devourers simply eat their victims' brains. Other times the mind flayers extract the brains first and study them to glean information from them.
Disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
Additionally, Abraham, well, I'll come back to you in a second, Abraham. Arf, what kind of information or what are you looking for in this room?
I don't know, maybe something shiny, something I want to take with me.
Okay. Just an investigation check.
All right, for a 5.
You find some fluid brain matter. That's about all that's shiny. It catches the light, the firelight.
I walk out disappointed. Well, great, now I gotta clean off my shoes. It's covered in brain matter.
Abraham, before you leave the room, you actually notice that one of the pods that would hold a brain has a skull instead of a brain. And as you're looking at it,
What?
it rolls over and looks up at you. It has wild human eyeballs bulging out of its skull, out of its eye sockets, and it has crazy human hair, or humanoid hair that's all like frizzed out to the sides.
Hello.
Hey there, Abraham.
How do you know my name?
You know how I know your name. Messenger from the mistress. Knew it was about time.
Oh, I pick up the jar. I didn't recognize this form. Quite disturbing.
Well, good to see you too. That's some way to greet a messenger of the mistress. But I'll take it. What gives? What are you doing down here?
Well, long story short, I vowed to stop these creatures as a form of honoring my deceased colleague.
Well, respectable, I suppose. I mean, honor honoring those that are decaying. I understand that. I'm sure she does too. But you seem pretty intent on stopping these mind flayers. You recognize that kind of brings more order and stability here. Kind of not a great thing.
Yeah, well, I have a larger plan that I've been working on in secret that could destabilize things quite extremely, but, you know, I'm really waiting for them to push it so I can be justified. You know how that goes. I gotta work within the system.
Right. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, the system's decaying from within. That's more delicious than just about anything, but just remember, I mean, she really liked that giant insect carcass thing that you dissected, that you've been working on. I'd love to see some more of that stuff in the future. Keep the experimentation going. Trust that your plan is gonna pay off, but I haven't seen much.
I have already cast a spell of longevity on the girl, and she doesn't seem any the wiser to what I'm up to, so, I'm corrupting, I'm destabilizing, I'm doing my job.
Right. That's good.
And somehow, although this skull has no skin, somehow it winks at you.
Don't like that.
And then it says, all right, well, we'll be in check. We'll be in check. You know, we're watching. You're doing good work, Abraham. Keep it up.
And the anemone will kind of swallow the brain, and it will disappear.
Or if I found you an intact brain jar holder, I thought you might want it for your collection.
Here, he left the room. He's gone.
Nathan, I have a 14 passive perception. Did I hear any of that?
None of that transpired verbally.
Ah, frick.
Ooh.
Ah, frick.
Nice.
Well, time is money, friends. We're kind of on the clock, it seems.
Okay. Tor will lead the group southwards. If we've already looted all the dead people here, then yeah.
Yeah, the Quackets wouldn't really have anything on them. Corbett and Rosie would, though.
Ooh, what do they got?
Let's see. 25 gold pieces, a dagger, make that 3 daggers, and a bow staff, or a quarterstaff.
Very nice.
Now that you're all gathered up here, I can cast Lightning Bolt. Just I'm going to.
As a lair action.
It is
Right,
a vengeful
copy and
lair.
paste you all over to the next part of the lair here. Did you have a question, Penelope?
Arf, I heard you were looking for something shiny. It's not really that shiny, but it's pointy, and she gives him the scalpel.
Oh, sure, I'll take this. He just, I don't know, puts it in his pocket.
It'll be great for your collection.
You want thingamabobs?
I got plenty.
At this point, I don't think Penelope is holding on to any of the rope or the manacles or anything that she just looted from that. She's just giving it all to everyone else.
There's bunches of rope just like partially sticking out of Tor's backpack, apparently.
Can you all see yourself?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know if Raven's here.
Oh, yeah, let me grab Raven.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
I'll give Raven some rope.
And so the hallway, now that you're out of the main chamber, it continues to be damp and slimy, and you have the sense that you are being magically watched. After 30, 40 feet down the hallway, you come to a fork in the road. You could keep going south, or you could go down a staircase to take kind of a sharp left that'll take you back off to the east. The staircase obviously is rough-hewn stone, just like everything else in this cave. The stalactites above drip beads of moisture. You hear a distant rumble of thunder.
Should I, send Raven to scout ahead? Or does anyone want to send their pet to scout ahead?
I have recently broken my contract with Grip Nips. He was not thrilled with the annihilation that I sent him into purposely.
I mean, we got two pets. I could send Raven down one side and Mer can go down the other.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to. I was just saying it is economical.
Mer will take off going down the one path.
Raven's gonna
Just
go
a
down
nod
the
from
stairs.
Tor.
Sure. So Murray goes to the south.
Mur goes south.
So Mur goes down the southern passage, which gets to a narrow set of stone stairs ascending into what looks like a large barracks. There's like wooden beds with straw sheets stuffed over them, or straw mattresses stuffed over them. And Raven, heading off to the east, comes to a second branch in the path. Ahead of her, she can actually see back out into Cliff's Bay. She can see through an opening in a cliff face, looking out on the Twin Islands. So if you pull up the handout of Cliff's Bay, you can see where those are. And then that's if Raven continues eastward. Otherwise, she could turn southward and head up a staircase deeper into this whole complex.
I'm gonna send her up the staircase just a little bit, just to see, just so I could see.
Yeah, just
Cool.
a stone hallway stretching on and on and on.
Okay, I'm gonna call her back to me. Come back to me. I mean, I don't know. I just saw, like, some sky and then, like, another staircase going up. What'd you see?
Well, Mur's just slowly gliding, climbing on the walls, just kind of being inconspicuous as it can while having an amusing time traveling as it slowly moves down the hallway.
All right. And after a moment, you do see that the barracks are quite occupied. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Hey, Mur, let's do this. It's a dex, so 13.
Yeah, Mur locks eyes with a hulking quaggoth that stares at her and lets out a noise and starts lumbering toward her.
Mur's gonna telepathically tell Tor this and then run the fuck away.
Okay.
And Tor's gonna relay it to everybody else.
It sounds as though the thunder coming from outside is both natural thunder and cannon fire.
Ooh, maybe we just go down this hallway maybe and we can try to, like, I don't know, do an ambush or something. That'd be cool.
I think they know we're here.
Yeah, but they don't know where we are.
Or how many.
Mm-hmm.
How tall is this cavern?
The hallways tend to be between 8 and 10 feet tall, depending on how
never
thick
mind
the
then.
stalactites are.
Mur's
The
gonna just
chambers
keep
are a little
flying
bit
then.
taller, 15 to 20.
If it was taller, Mur was just gonna hang up on the roof, just like attached to a stalagmite, but nope.
Alright, east it is. And at the second fork that Raven found, do you head outside or around away past the quaggoth?
Let me send her down this hallway a little bit further than I did. Come on, baby. There we go, Raven.
There we go.
There we go. Good girl.
Stretches on for a little while, and you're pretty sure that this is close to the barracks that Mur saw, but you come up to an armory that looks pretty robustly stocked.
Is there anyone in there?
No, not currently.
I'm gonna kind of do some, like, SWAT team hand motions to tell people to go down this hallway.
Sure. As you all make your way down, I'd like a stealth check from everyone.
Do we still have Pass Without a Trace on us?
Believe it lasts 1 hour. So, actually, yeah, we're near the end of that, so I'll give it to you this time, and then it'll fade out after that.
Darn.
That's a
Dang.
nat 1 for me.
So you're like motioning for us to all come down the hallway, and then you just like bang into the wall.
Yeah.
Right, because you're seeing through Raven's eyes right now.
Yeah, I couldn't. I did not switch back to my senses. But with a Pass Without a Trace is a 12.
Correct.
Oh, man. Mur would have had 23.
Yeah, I did not do good. I got a 6.
Would have been 22 if I was rolling real dice.
Yeah, you can move yourselves all down into the armory. And while you're at it, go ahead and roll initiative.
Hmm.
Ho 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 ho.
I got a 6.
Ooh, what's my initiative? Ooh, what's a 12?
Tor is 21.
Wait, do you take issue? I just realized something you said earlier, Ellen. Do you have a grudge with Roll20's dice roll system?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Welcome to the podcast. Detronia has been rolling shit for me, like, the entire campaign so far. So also, as an experiment, I'm also rolling a d20, which happens to be one of the Homebrew Network fan-rolled dice die, just to see what would have happened in an alternate timeline. For me.
Get yours at fanrolldice.com. Use coupon code homebrew for 10% off the dice.
Actually, these are the ones from the merch
That's
store.
called product placement.
With the Homebrew... Yeah.
Sorry.
These are the ones from the merch store that have the Homebrew Network logo on them, and they're actually, honestly, my favorite dice, and honestly, I just need an excuse to roll them.
Which, if you're a Patreon, forget of which tier, you do get coupon codes for our store.
The people in the barracks are loud, so you all know that they're coming your way. With that in mind, Griff can start the initiative order.
Okie dokie. Well, we start. What's going on?
I don't know, I just thought maybe this would be a better place, than the hallway to fight in. I don't know what's happening. God told me to roll initiative, so I rolled initiative.
They're over here. Let's go this way.
Why did Tor just fly off the map for me? It's my turn. You can't move.
Map? Oh, my bad.
Put your ass back where you were, sir. We're
Tor
in
go
initiative
to
order.
My
darkness?
bad.
Okay, I'm coming up. I can't see crap. So, Griff starts lumbering forward, Tiny Tim in hand now. Oh, all right, let's square up. Give them a good greeting once they show their faces. And he just stands ready with Tiny Tim. That's the end of my turn.
Sure. All right. Is that a ready to action?
Yes, to fire Tiny Tim. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Tor, you hear them coming from the. So you're in this armory now. The ceilings are a little bit higher here, 20 feet. You came in from the north of the room. You can hear that hostiles are coming from the west. There's racks of weapons, including muskets and gunpowder. TJ, you can, at the end of this, you can get some extra gunpowder. Nice. And it's like, it almost looks, again, with the libraries, it almost looks like a library. Just instead of books, it's shelves and shelves of weapons.
I love this place.
Tor's gonna move down towards the west, and where's the powder kegs, you said?
Powder kegs, I'll just drop some on the map. They're over against the southern wall.
Okay, now that's not gonna help. Tor's gonna move down towards the west, where he hears people coming from the west, and then he's going to cast darkness in that hallway.
Ooh, okay. Remind me the dimensions of darkness.
60 foot range, 60 feet.
The Dimensions of Darkness is my favorite album by Pink Floyd.
Hell yeah.
15 foot radius.
Dimensions of Darkness was my emo kid name online for my blog.
So 30 feet across. It's over here. Just like just at the entrance. So like Tor's just outside of the range of the darkness.
So, sorry, ping where you want it centered.
About there.
Okay.
I mean, I can still see it. Why did it disappear? Sorry.
You're good. Anything else for Tor? Or for
No,
Mur?
that'll be it. Tor's just gonna be prepared as much as he can. And Mur's gonna fly up into the room, just up in the air, looking around. And that'll be Tor's turn.
All right. We've got lots and lots of baddies in a row here. There's going to be a lot of moving. I'm gonna go ahead and make any ranged attacks that I'm gonna make, and then I'm just gonna reposition everyone while you guys do your own positioning. So that will be against Tor with disadvantage because they're just blindly firing into the hallway, which is almost certainly all going to miss because it's Tor. But let's see here. 18.
Nope.
Okay, that was the only one that had a chance. So I'm gonna move a bunch of people. You can hear kind of a stampede coming your way, and Penelope, you can go ahead and take your turn.
So my sanity is so low that on my first round
Yeah.
I can only either use an action, a bonus action, or move. I can't do all three.
Right.
Which is fun. Thank you, Nathan. I love it. I'm gonna take an action and Spirit Guardians. We got the nuns with rulers back. In a 15-foot radius around me, just little baby fairy nuns with the yardsticks are
Nice.
helping me, protecting me, and that's my turn.
All right. Abraham?
Abraham will run forward, trying to see what all the fuss is about. There's gunfire, cannon fire. What is going on in here? Oh, it's dark down here.
Does anyone know lightning bolt? Because they're all in a narrow hallway right now.
I certainly wish I did.
You can hear that, even though you can't see them.
Yeah, I had guiding bolt, but wouldn't really help me.
Yeah.
Let's see. I can't see into the darkness, but I see that there's gunfire coming from there, so I will just also blindly fire into the darkness.
Sure.
22 and a botch.
22 will hit. And how much damage was that?
That would be 10 damage total.
Okay.
Sensing living force, I will apply my extra grave touched ability, but it's only 2 extra damage.
Sure. Yeah, you hear something squeal, but you don't hear it hit the ground. Anything else for Abraham?
That's that.
Perfect. Arf, you are up.
All right. I'm going to move up a bit. Let's see if I can see anything.
A blob of darkness. Oh, if you can even see the darkness. I'm not sure you can from way back in the hallway.
Right. Yeah, that's the most I can move. I can't see anything. So I guess I wonder if I can do anything. I guess I could double move if I wanted to kind of. I'll double move. I'm gonna move a little bit more into the room and double move.
Sure. Yeah, you see, lots of weapons and a hallway filled with darkness.
Yeah. I think that's really all I can do. That's gonna be my turn.
All right. And that actually brings us back to the top of the order with Griff.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. Griff moves south, farther into this barracks armory. I'm still hunting for a target because with the light that I have, I cannot see anyone still.
Sorry, you mean that narratively, right? You, TJ, can see the map?
I can see the map, yes. Griff is unable to see a target until right now, just at the edge of shadows. He hopes it's an enemy because Tiny Tim speaks. And he fires a cannonball into the dark at this gentleman to the west, down the west corridor.
Sure, and that's with disadvantage, right, because of lack of sight?
I do see him.
Even,
I can't see.
Wait, you can see through darkness?
That circle is darkness.
Oh, there's a circle? Oh, I see a little line here. Then, yes, that is with disadvantage. I did not see the little line.
Yeah, I made it all black and obvious, and then Tor was like, but I can see through it.
I'll fire again. So the second cannonball is a 17. The first one was a 12.
Yeah. The first one actually hits.
Oh, okay. So that's 12 damage for the first round.
Sure.
And then 19 damage on the second round.
Okay. You decimate 2 corpses that tumble down the stairs and are going to cause difficult terrain for everyone else.
I think I hit something. Maybe. I know that squelch.
You did.
Sounds like slamming a watermelon down on the ground.
Yeah. Wait, those are all enemies in there, right?
They are now.
Right. It's your turn, Tor, and you were able to witness all of that. The gunfire flying through the darkness, the cannonballs returning fire and destroying those 2, what you see to be Grimlocks.
Tor's just gonna give Griff a big thumbs up, and then... Can I try and pull one of these shelves to block part of this passage?
Sure. Ooh. Make a strength check.
16?
Yeah, you can scoot it 5 feet with that, so it's blocking half of the hallway now.
Yep. So, got a little blockage right there, so it's only a one-man path, and Tor's just standing there, blocking the other 5 feet of space.
All right.
Yeah, a little bit into it, but yeah. And then as a bonus action, well, his part of him's probably sticking out. You can see his back foot or something, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And as a bonus action, Tor's gonna summon his tentacle, and it's gonna go start slapping people.
All right. I dropped it on the map for you. I think you should be able to move it.
Hell yeah. And a 16 as it's gonna appear and just smack the first Grimlock near it.
Uh-huh. You kill it.
That is Tor's turn, and Mur's gonna just at the other edge of the hallway and just keep an eye down that way because it did see somebody following us earlier.
Yeah. We're back to the slew of enemies. There's only one living Grimlock left that's close enough to any of you to do anything. It's gonna trip and stumble over its friends.
Sounds fair.
Double move up to Tor in the darkness and then bump into you. There's a large contingent of soldiers that appear to be working for the collective at this point. They're going to move up into a wall. Tor can see this through the darkness. They all level their muskets at you, Tor. They are all attacking with disadvantage, but there's quite a few of them. Quite a few of them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, all of these are with disadvantage. Let's see what happens. 15 misses, 10 misses, 14 misses, 7 misses.
They all miss.
19 misses?
Yep. It's a 20.
20.
See, I feel that was rigged. But yes,
That'll be 5 damage to Tor.
Tor will take 5 damage.
18 misses, crit fail misses, its gun gets blocked. 16 misses. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 21 hits for 3 more piercing. Miss.
How many of these hit Tor?
Miss.
How many of these hit the other Grimlock?
You know, there were a few that rolled pretty high with disadvantage that still missed you, so we'll say that Grimlock died. That's a fair point.
I was just being a pest.
No, it's they're directly in the line of fire. They can't see what they're shooting at. The body slumps against you, Tor, and then you feel something wet as it slides down.
Gross.
Penelope, it will be your turn now.
It is my turn, and I can actually make a full turn. Isn't that cool?
Sure
It
is.
is always nice.
It is always nice. I'm gonna move full 30 feet and kind of take cover behind this rack, and I'm gonna move Raven over here too while I do that, and she's gonna hang out by Arf, and then can I hold my action? Because I don't see anyone.
Sure. It'll take your reaction to do anything once you do.
Yeah, I would like to hold an action to. I would like to hold a sacred flame for when I can see an enemy in range. And
All right.
Raven is gonna lend the help action to Arf for his next turn.
Woo!
And that's my turn.
Great. Another enemy is going, and most of these require the creature to be able to see Tor, which it can't. It will make an attack at disadvantage. Tor, you hear a sonorous word that just resonates inside your skull, and let's see if this hits. Disadvantage, it does not. 12 is going to miss Tor.
He'll hear a
That's-
thunderous "fuck you" as a resounding reply.
All right, Abraham.
Abraham will... Tor, you're kind of blocking the way here, man.
That's ideal.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
It seems like that's the point.
I mean, it is working rather well. I can't even really see Tor because he's in the darkness now. Just his, butt is hanging out.
Nice.
And it is a badonkadonk.
Is it one of his big old balls?
You can see it there just a little bit. Just a little butt.
It's like just
Wow.
his cheeks. Just poking out of the dark.
Yeah, I mean, you can just barely see his back, and he's engulfed in darkness with his anchor in hand as you hear this torrent of people rushing at him and guns echoing down the hallway. It would be really cool if anyone could see it, but it's mostly in darkness.
Getting used to that after the last couple days.
Do you think I could shoot under his legs?
Sure, still disadvantage.
I will get into position. I will put my head right under Tor's butt. Don't move, Tor.
Oh man, Zachariah would be so jealous.
24 and 15.
You hit something.
Nice. I do 16 damage, and I will back up and look over at Griff and be like, I don't advise you taking the same approach.
Well, yeah, makes sense. Don't want to blow his cockles off or nothing.
Your turn, Arf.
All right. Oh boy. I guess I don't even know. I'll move up so I can just look into the darkness and can I try to shoot blindly past him, I guess?
Yeah, sure can. Just disadvantage.
All right. Watch out, buddy. And I'm gonna ready up my bow for a 9. I'll take another
That's
shot.
a no. Okay.
For an 8.
Even more of a no.
You gotta get right up in there. You gotta get right under his legs.
Well, that's I kind of always am.
One hand is still on the anchor, the other is just cupping his jewels.
Can I do anything? I think, yeah, that's gonna be my turn then. I can't really do much. I can't see anything.
Yeah. So we're back to Griff and Tiny Tim. What's it gonna be?
This shelving covers from floor to ceiling.
It does not actually. It definitely blocks walking through, but you could take cover and fire over it.
Aren't you like 7 foot tall?
Yeah. That's why I was making sure it wasn't like. I mean, I was just gonna shoot through it either way, but but no. Yeah, he'll just walk up, basically like set the barrel of Tiny Tim on the top of the shelf. Use it as a brace and just start firing like it's an actual mounted cannon at this point. 17 for 23 damage.
Something, you hear another watermelon drop.
Nice. 25 for 18 damage.
Damn.
I mean, when you're shooting fish in a barrel, right? Firing cannonballs down a hallway.
It's actually working out a lot better than we probably thought it was going to.
Certainly it was working out better than I thought it would.
Oh, come and get it then! And that's my turn.
All right. Tor, back to you.
Tor is going to just stand where he is, but his aim is anchor at somebody, and he's going to cast an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
18 to hit for 4.
All right.
Something, real quick, housekeeping thing. We didn't discuss this, and I am totally outing myself in this situation, but do you want me to keep track of cannon balls that I have and track my ammunition?
Given that they are cannonballs, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I do an obscene amount of damage with each shot, so I was just like, man, I should probably, buy ammunition.
Yeah. I mean, because you're already tracking gunpowder,
armory.
but yeah, go ahead and track cannonballs as well.
All right. Do you want a certain amount that you want me to have started with? And we can just go from there.
We'll say 30.
30? Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I don't know how you're carrying them all, but you're a big guy.
Yeah. I got a pretty big bandolier.
Right, they're like caltrops, but enormous.
Yeah.
A bandolier with cannonballs is very One Piece.
Right? Dude.
Are we just not gonna talk about the way that Ty just said balls? It was very Like he emphasized it so much.
There's cannon balls, there's toward balls,
Right.
Balls.
there's musket balls.
I blink my balls. I blink my eyeballs.
All kinds of balls in this campaign.
Yeah. Let's see, Grimlocks, are there any alive?
I just wrote 26 balls in my inventory. I got 26 balls in my inventory.
It's okay, Penelope has manacles and rope. She has all the bondage materials.
The spell of corruption is complete.
This is shaping up to be a whole different type of show.
Actually,
One,
I
two,
thought
three, four,
Penelope
five, six, seven, 8, 9,
pawned that all off on Tor.
Yeah, but I still put it in my inventory.
Oh,
She gave me one.
No,
The
I get
inventory.
it if it's in my inventory.
Fine, you can have it. I wrote it down on my character sheet so I'd remember about it.
All right, so with that first hit, Tor's gonna pull that person 10 feet closer with his link it, the Graphs of Hadar,
Okay, sure.
and then his second one will hit the next person behind the person.
Okay.
Were you just
I would
Nautilus from League of Legends?
Maybe I didn't think about it, but I might be.
That's kind of cool.
Except, with Nocturne.
Okay, all right.
And then the tentacle will attack the second person. Or is that person dead now?
That person's dead. There's
Hard to
a
tell.
hallway of corpses all over this staircase.
There's just pieces everywhere.
Alright. Then
Yeah.
if that person was already dead, Tor's just going to kill the other person that he can see closest that's
Sure.
alive.
Yeah, the one that you just pulled toward you.
Yep, it's just going to... Tentacle's going to fly across up the stairs and just peer out of the bodies and just smack this guy. For 19 for 11 cold damage.
Okay, and that pops it. let's see, I was in the middle of rolling
Lots
a
of
bunch of
dead people.
attacks against Tor, and without fail, they miss. The troops
Just impacts all over around Tor, the walls, the shelf
Right.
that Griff's behind.
Like using a chainsaw to prune a garden.
The troops are gonna retreat, live to fight another day.
Yeah, you'd better run.
Oh, they're rotten?
They did.
Okay, I still can't see anything.
I can hear them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fall back. Let's get out of here.
I got tinnitus real bad.
That's those guys. That's those guys. That's Penelope.
Can I use my action to get a gun, Nathan?
You can use a bonus action to get a gun.
Oh, I was like, is there a, I don't know how I'm trying to, can I just grab a gun? I don't have to, roll or investigate or anything?
No,
You're just
yeah,
gonna
you
let
can
me
just
grab
grab a gun. Yep.
You sure you're gonna let me do this?
Yeah.
Okay, I get a gun.
What you gonna do with that little pebble thrower?
I get a little, I'm looking for a little, not a little pistol, kind of, not like a musket. Are there any like that?
Little flintlock?
Flintlock.
Oh yeah, you don't see any pistols here.
Just muskets.
Just muskets.
Fine. I grab a musket and put it on my back.
Okay.
She accidentally grabs the one arbalist that didn't get replaced when they moved to muskets.
Right.
So it's extra big and heavy.
So I guess, so they're retreating down that main hallway?
Seems to be.
Back up the stairs. Myrrh has noticed people. Can Myrrh relay that as a pseudo-dragon can with its limited telepathy?
Oh yeah, totally. With that telepathy ability.
It's gonna send images of these guys and relay it to everybody's.
But
that's
I
interesting.
love Myrrh so much. I love Myrrh. I mean, I love Raven, don't get me wrong, I love Raven, but Myrrh's so cool.
Myrrh's cool.
You're cool too! It's like Drump and Grung.
You're cool too.
Well, should be grown.
It's like my babies, Drump and Grung. I obviously have a big preference for one of them.
That's bullshit. You're a bad parent.
I'm a terrible parent. I never said I was gonna be a good parent.
I was like, is this Sims related or is this something else?
Sims.
It's my Sims challenge. I'm a bad parent.
Any other actions from Penelope?
Yeah, I would like to move kind of 30 feet this way, just to take a little peek at what's going on down over there, because it looked like a hole to me a hallway to me for some reason, and I don't think it is, and I'm just being dumb.
No, there is. There's a hallway going to the east out of this room, so it's another one of those Y-shaped intersections with a room in the middle where all the paths converge.
But no one's coming. Is there anyone coming down that hallway? Not that I can see.
No, you don't hear any noises. It just looks like a hallway that stretches for a while and then goes down deeper into the earth.
Cool. And then Raven's gonna move over to Griff and give him the help action, and I think that's my turn.
All right. We've got a couple more attacks on Tor with the classic disadvantage, so a couple more misses. This is so fun. And it's Abraham's turn.
How does it feel, Nathan?
So,
How does it
so
feel?
fun. Feels so fun. Having a blast, guys.
Abraham will worm his way around Tor again and be like, oh, excuse me, big guy, excuse me. And 22 and a 14. Man, it's always that first shot, I get them, and then they die or something, and I miss the second shot. 15.
What a hard problem to have. My Eldritch Blast is too good.
You actually can't hit anything through this darkness. There's nothing
I see.
alive left to hit within range that follows the curve of the hallway.
I think we're out of bad guys, Tor. Maybe we should move the darkness.
They could come back.
Oh, I have my turn.
All right, Arf. You would hear that from Abraham. You would know that there's no more living creatures, except for those that have retreated beyond the curve of the passage.
Right.
And for the ones that Myrrh communicated telepathically coming from the north passage.
Do we know how close they are from the North Passage?
The image that Myrrh communicates is they're about 60 feet away from Myrrh.
Okay.
And Arf, you would immediately recognize it as a Quaggoth. It's like apish, bearish, grizzled fur,
Ugh.
disturbingly human face.
Right. I'm going to just kind of move myself over to the right a little and kind of duck behind this rack of whatever it is here, armor or weapons, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna hold my action, but I'm just gonna kind of ready up. I'm gonna ready up my attack in case anything gets too close, and I can kind of just start firing away.
Okay, sure.
And that will be my turn.
Griff, and then Tor, still holding the line.
Griff moves towards the north hall to take up the rear, and then I'm gonna fire one of my pods down the hall. I need to find my gun.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna ready my attack action to fire once I see an enemy.
All right. So once again, holding down the rear guard. Tor.
Tor is going to look as far as he can, not seeing anybody. He's gonna take a step back, and then knowing that they're fighting, he's gonna cast Eldritch Blast down the hallway at the Quaggoth, and then move his tentacle, but it's not gonna be able to reach them. 22 and then a 25.
Yeah, two big hits.
And then it's gonna get pulled 10 feet forward.
Okay. It is now within 5 feet of the bomb pod.
Oh, okay. I fire my first shot. Oh, and I miss
Man.
my.
Oh, help action
Oh,
from Raven. No, yeah, Raven.
oh yeah, you did give me the help badge. So that gives me
I
advantage.
sure
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Nice, 22. So I hit my
Yeah.
barrel. Explodes.
Okay.
That's a 13 dex saving throw.
Oh, okay. I got a 15.
Okay.
But is that the one where I still take half?
Yeah, so it's only 2 damage.
Okay.
Hey,
and
damage is damage.
Damage is damage. So, I'm just gonna fire my second shot, and I crit.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
14 plus 9.
Dude is taking a lot of force damage.
Yeah, and that bloodies the creature.
Nice.
The Quaggoth will dash up to you, Griff, and is just going to try to savage you.
All right.
The higher of the two is a 10, so I don't think it's very successful.
No.
Okay. And the others will double move as they mindlessly charge down this hallway, screeching and clawing at the ground. Penelope, your turn.
What's this thing?
That's a bomb pod, gunpowder.
Okay, whew. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's-
is
that's
that a
one of mine.
mimic?
It's not.
It's like,
Yeah,
did a
no, that's
mimic
one of
just
mine.
appear? Okay. I got really scared. It
It's
was
a cool
moving
token for a
closer
mimic,
to
yeah.
me.
No, it's TJ's gunpowder.
Okay, I'm just gonna move over here and kind of hunker down right here. And then,
Kind of in the middle of the room between the weapon racks.
yeah. And then, I'm gonna Sacred Flame the Quaggoth that Griff just hit. If I pull up my spell sheets. He's gotta pass a 15 dex save.
It does not.
What? That's 11 damage. Oh my gosh, I don't think I haven't hit on that
You
in
did
so
a thing.
long. I did a thing. I'm so excited.
It looks
Nathan!
especially wounded and savage now.
This is a great recording session. Penelope's vibing. Penelope's thriving. And then Raven's gonna help action Tor. Cause why not? Why not?
Nice.
Fantastic. Abraham.
Well, seeing as the flow of enemies has shifted, I will march back up to the tunnel that we came from that is now seething with Quaggoth. I will Eldritch Blast. Ooh, I botch. Eldritch Blast, 9.
Nope.
Miss.
That's rough.
I will mentally try and push the Quaggoth right in front of Griff away from Griff. So that is a strength saving throw. DC 15.
It got a 6, so it is.
5 feet back.
Yeah. Griff, do you want to... Oh, wait, you've already used your reaction to do your readied action, so no opportunity attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Flee, Griff.
Arf?
I know they didn't do much, but take your time. Take your chance.
All right, now that I can actually see some enemies, I want to attack something.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna shoot. Can I shoot around these things, or do I gotta move to actually shoot?
Yeah, I mean, there are racks that are not solid all the way through. Like, it's not sheets of plywood. It's like metal and wooden like beams and framing, so you can pretty easily shoot through them.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot at the Quagget that is nearest to Griff, just right in front of him, kind of. For
a hit.
A 17.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Looking for a 13 for these guys.
7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then where's my? There we go. Plus 4 psychic damage.
Okay.
And then 1 more shot for 15.
Yep.
For 4 more piercing damage.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
Back to Griff, top of the order.
Oh, don't let my goodness figure lead you astray. I'm pretty sturdy.
And I fire right into the Quagget in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
For 16 damage, and then...
Beating its chest. Yeah, it takes all of that.
Nice. And also, the one 5 feet from it needs to roll a dexterity save of 16 or take 1d6 damage.
They are both.
Yeah, both of them are within range for that. One of them will take the damage.
Takes 2 damage.
All right.
And then I fire again. 29.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll have to roll that DC again.
They both fail this one.
5 damage.
Nice. Any movement, or are you going to hold your ground?
Yeah, he'll take just a 5-foot step back.
Okay.
And then mount up to... Actually, I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to use I took my 2 shots. I'm going to use my bonus action. I want to drop a barrel right there.
Oh, sure, okay.
Oh no,
You're
the
gonna have
mimic's
to
moving again.
walk through it.
Yep. My bonus action. Drop that.
All right. Tor, it's back to you. Since you are right next to the darkness still, you can see that this humanoid mind flare-ish looking thing is pressing its way through the darkness.
Okay, well then, Tor's gonna rush back into the darkness.
Okay.
Where are you going, Tor? What do you see with your special eyes?
My Brad. More enemies.
This is very funny.
Tor's gonna...
What do your elf eyes see?
That's the thing I thought of, but it wasn't gonna say. It was like, Tor, what do your hobgoblin eyes see?
They're taking the goblins to Isengard.
God, they're taking the goblin's eyes. God damn it, Nathan. Now I'm mad at Nathan.
Tor's gonna run back into the darkness and saying, more enemies. And while swinging his anchor, and then he's gonna smash out with that twice, and then to try to hit it with his tentacles at the same time. So, oof, that was a botch. 20 for 10?
Yeah, it takes all of that. Nice contact.
And then...
Your first one should have been with advantage because Raven.
Okay, well then I will throw another attack at it. Because, let's see if this one hits. 21.
Yeah.
So all those hit. So, 37 damage.
Yep, it's really hurt. Didn't like that.
And then Tor will take 1 step back. And that'll be Tor's turn.
All right. Griff, I think, with your torchlight, you see a pirate-garbed humanoid come into view. She's going to level a pistol at you and just take a pot shot. Crit fail. That's all for that.
Oh, you go scratch toy Tim! Keep shooting them pebbles at me!
The Quaggets are going to ignore that and advance on you, Griff. Let's see. Advantage on attack rolls because it has Wounded Fury. So, here we go. 18 against your armor class.
18 hits.
Okay. That's 5 plus Wounded Fury. That's 14 damage to you.
Okay.
Second attack is also a hit for 15 damage. The second Quaggeth moves up and is going to do the same. 16?
16 matches, yes.
Okay. So 7 plus 9, 16 more damage. And a 20 for 11 damage.
Alright.
Third Quaggeth, and this one is going to climb up on the wall so that it can move around its friends and drop down behind you. This one is not wounded enough to gain fury yet, so just a normal die roll. 23 for 8 damage.
Nice.
And a miss. How you looking?
Not great.
Looking all right.
We're having
Not
fun.
great.
All right. Penelope.
Yeah. I'm gonna run forward a little bit closer to Griff, but not in melee with the Quaggas. And
Yeah.
they should all be in range of my spirit guardians at this point. I'm just trying to figure out if they take it on their turn or my turn, the damage.
Right. When the creature enters the area for a first time on a turn or starts, it looks like both.
Cool.
All right. I mean, it's a 3rd level spell. It's kind of strong. That's fine.
Yeah,
It's a
DC
great spell.
15 whiz save.
Okay. Crit fail, 19 and 20. So 2 of them are going to
Okay,
take half
so-
damage. I'll say the other one takes double damage from the crit fail.
That's 12 and 6.
So the 2 that succeeded take 6 damage. The one that crit failed, I will give it 24 damage. And is that all for you? I mean, I guess you've just moved, right? So you
that
can
was
still.
just my movement.
Yeah, right.
Can I touch you? No, I can't touch you. I'm going to 2nd level cast Cure Wounds on Griff.
Nice.
You gotta touch.
Oh shit! I meant
Oh,
the other
yeah.
one.
Do you healing word?
I meant
Sure.
Healing Word in my brain.
Yeah.
All right.
No
At
worries.
2nd level.
So 2d4 plus your wisdom.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 4. 9 damage. Does that do anything for you, Griff?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. And then Raven's turn. So can I use Raven's action? Sorry, remind me how Raven works. Can I use her action in lieu of my action, or can I use her action plus my action?
Hers plus yours.
Cool. Can I toll the dead on that humanoid?
Raven can't see it, I think, unless
Does Raven not have
I'm
dark
sure
vision?
I didn't. Well, not through
you would
magical
need
darkness.
double sight.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, she does have dark vision, but can't see through magical darkness.
Got it. Then she's just gonna land on Tor and give Tor some help.
Sure. Okay. Tor, your adversary is going to stumble forward in the darkness and make some attacks against you, and I really hope they hit, because this is cool. A miss and a miss. All right. Would have been at 56 damage if they had both hit.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
can Raven see it now?
That would have been
No,
56
because it's still
damage.
in the
That-
darkness.
Okay.
Your turn, Abraham.
Oh man, Griff is completely surrounded, and I know Tor said people were coming, but he had the last one pretty well defended. So I'm going to try and save Griff.
Don't they
I'm
say
going to.
just for a record?
Sure, whatever you say, my friend. I'm going to assist Griff.
I also shot most of the people in that hallway. It was not Tor, he just stood there.
Yeah, but I mean, the logic still stands. Whoever's in that hallway can't get past him. I'm going to Eldritch Blast this extremely weakened friend here
Oh,
for a critical
man.
Oh,
hit.
yes, you did.
20
Get
damage. He flies 10 feet back.
Splatters against the wall, impaled on a weird stalagmite growing out from the wall. I know that's not how stalagmites grow, but it's a mind flare lair.
Eldritch Blast this other friend. 24 for 12 damage.
Okay,
He's still alive.
barely.
But Spirit Guardians.
And I think that's all I've got.
Man, spirit.
Spirit Guardians is the best
I didn't even
spell.
think about that. You're right, the combo kill is gonna finish him.
Yeah.
Combo killer Abraham Zabrowski. Wait, Zabrowski?
Who's this?
Blavatsky.
That's my friend, Abraham Zabrowski. He's a colleague.
You know, we went to school together. I was Abraham B. He was Abraham whatever.
Z.
Yeah.
Z.
Perfect. Your turn, Arf.
All right. I'm going to move over a little bit so I can see the hallway better.
Yeah, there's
Alright.
a couple quackets on either side of your new friend Griff, just wailing on him or hippoing on him.
Right, yeah. So I'm gonna make my first attack at the one above him, the one that seems to be doing a little bit worse for wear. It's gonna be a 16 for 4 piercing damage,
Okay, it's still up.
plus 4 psychic damage.
And it's down.
Yes. Once again, going from what I was doing in the last episode, my arrow shoots it. It goes right in the eye. I go bullseye, and then its head explodes.
And then do you wink to camera?
Yes, I turn around and I go. I that's what I do. I turn, I look at the camera, I wink, and I go bullseye, and then it explodes. And then my next shot is gonna go to the one that is right below Griff for a 12. Yeah, because they need 11, right?
These ones need 13. The Quackets need, or I'm sorry, the Grimlocks are 11.
Right.
Quackets are 13.
Sorry, bud. Well, I got one of them.
Yeah.
That's gonna be it for Arf.
Great. Back to Griff at the top of the order. One of them is down. There's still the one behind you, and the pirate lady that you can see.
Yes, Griff spins around, throwing all of his weight and Tiny Tim into this creature for 24 with Conk for 12 damage and a 23 for 11 damage as he just
All right.
physically smashes it with his cannon.
Mm-hmm.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to...
I don't know if this was intentional, TJ, but I just realized that your GIF is named Griff.
Yes.
Or that Griff is a GIF. Yeah.
GIF. Yeah, Griff. Griffith. Griff the GIF.
I thought that was intentional.
Yeah. Griff the GIF.
His first name's Andy, but he doesn't go by that.
His name's Griffin. He goes by Griff.
Right.
I was like, this is either a Taz
Yeah.
reference or a GIF reference or both.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, smash, and then I just toss out another bomb pod.
Yep.
That's my turn.
All right. Tor, you're down in the darkness with this creature.
Well,
If you didn't have tentacles on your face, you might be attractive.
Tor's just gonna taunt it. And then
Okay.
smash it with his anchor. And I have advantage, right, for the first attack?
Correct, for the first one.
Alright, so 16 to hit
That does hit, just barely.
for 14, and then the second hit for 17 for 13 damage. And then the tentacle will smack it. 17 to hit for 11 cold.
It dies.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I had a friend who might have thought you were beautiful once.
Aw.
Aww.
Okay.
And now I loot the body. No. Murray, give the help action to Penelope.
Aww.
All right.
I should have flew up
Jesus.
higher. I didn't notice all those people.
They just keep coming.
Yeah, there's some boys coming in. There's some boys.
There's some Grimlocks that are rushing up. They double move. That's all they can do. The privateer in the back is going to take another pot shot at Griff again, getting a 19 for 5 damage,
Yep, that one will
and
hit.
then backing up.
I'm gonna need to resuscitate you, friend.
Nah. Right in the pocket, baby. This is where I thrive, right here.
And the remaining Quagget starts his turn, so it's going to go ahead and take the damage. It's going to take all of the damage from Spirit Guardian.
20 freaking 2.
Wow.
Whoa!
It's gonna
Those are
die.
some nice rolls.
Oh man!
It goes to
Killed
move
by-
and the nun
Y'all.
just smacks its head off.
Killed by spectral nuns with rulers.
Even oh my gosh, I am so shook right now because even my attack rolls have been terrible. Oh my gosh. Whew. That was exciting. That was an exciting
roll
round
20
of
heard
combat.
you were talking shit.
Right.
Like,
was no
What
curse on
heard
roll
me
20.
say?
There's
What
no
are you talking
words
about?
to say.
What are you
We're gonna
talking
get
about? You don't have a
5,
premium subscription? You roll just fine without a premium subscription.
Right, we're gonna get 5 gunshots off on Penelope as more troops pour in from this north passage. They've taken this whole time to circle around. 12, 18. What's your armor class?
17, so 18 hits.
Okay, so 6 piercing, miss,
Misses.
22
Hits.
for 3 damage, and another miss.
Misses.
So altogether
That's
9 damage.
9. Oh, that's not bad. I'm taking
It's
worse.
not bad. Right.
Taking worse.
And Tori, you hear the troops from the west trying to come back in. It looks like they're just double moving, stumbling through the darkness over their friends, slipping in blood slicks, tripping over brains. They're trying. That's all they can do.
And not that I care too much, but these troops, they just look like mind-controlled civilians like we fought before?
Correct.
Okay. Just double checking.
Sure.
Not that it changes anything either way. They're shooting at us.
Who are you
Right.
talking to, exactly?
It is Penelope's turn.
I don't know. The same people that Arv keeps looking at.
Oh,
I'm gonna move up. I'm. So many possibilities of where I can move up and get these guys.
Are you going to charge all the way down into the hall?
That's a ballsy move.
No, I want to get to Griff, but I also want to get as many people as I can while I'm getting up to him.
If you
no,
charge
but
down
I
the hall, you could probably get all of them.
Yeah, but they're gonna get me.
Yeah, but
Nathan,
you
don't
might
bait
get
me
them.
like that. I'm so. Nathan, don't bait me like that.
You can also use these.
Oh, can I?
Yes, you
Do you
can.
want
Yeah,
me to heal
anyone
you,
can
or do
shoot
you want me
his
to use
bombs.
those?
They have AC
With my
15.
gun that
if
I
you
don't
hit
know
them,
how
they,
to
they will blow
use?
up. Yeah, but they will blow up.
Would Spirit
Gun I'm
Guardians
not
activate
proficient
them?
in.
Spirit Guardians would not activate them.
Yeah, I was about to say, if
Yeah,
Spirit
can the
Guardian
nuns?
activates it,
Can I have little nuns shooting cannons?
Your nuns can shoot cannons, yeah.
if that worked, my collateral damage would work, and I would do the biggest I would have the best Nova in the game. It would be great. I have like a million D6s I could ignite all at once.
I could throw a dagger at it, maybe. That's about it.
Passively, you are... Yeah,
That's
thanks.
14
You're
damage.
attacking... Yeah, you pop a Grimlock just from getting too close to it.
Yep. I love Spirit Guardian. And then I'm gonna tap Griff on his shoulder and do Cure Wounds at 3rd level. Let's go.
Nice.
So 1d8 plus my spellcaster, so that's 3d8. Plus
Ooh.
4. That bad, but it's plus
Yeah.
4, so 11. Well, don't ignore this one. That was me just messing around at roll 20.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, 11 health, it's still health, but not a great roll there.
I see 3d8
Alright,
and it
Abraham.
does 7.
Then I'm gonna back away.
Oh, sure, okay.
I'm gonna go back here. That's my turn. Oh, and then where's
Deeper,
Raven?
yeah, back into the... Raven's still over by Tor.
I'll give Arf the help action this turn.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm trying to spread it out.
Yeah, Abraham. You can see a hallway full of people in perfect lightning bolt formation.
I don't know that spell.
Yeah, no one has it. I could have. No, I'm saving my channel divinities for Big Bad.
I will Eldritch Blast 22 to this Grimlock for 12 damage.
Yeah, 22 hits it, and you pop it.
I will launch another Eldritch Blast to the first rifleman. 20 for 20 damage.
Let's go, Abraham.
And yeah, murk another one.
And then I will step off to the side next to Penelope.
Sure.
In the Spirit Guardianess.
And Arf, you have advantage on your first attack thanks to Raven.
Well, all right. I can't. That darkness is still there, right? Can't see in the darkness.
Still can't see in the darkness.
Still can't see in the darkness. I can see somebody way far away over here, just barely. But I
Yeah.
can see them.
You can hear people coming behind them. You know, a lot of people are approaching from that north passage, stumbling over their dying friends.
Normally I would do spike growth, but we're not going to do that right now. I'm gonna hunter's mark that person that I can see.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm gonna take my first shot with advantage for 24,
That hits.
for 8 piercing,
Okay.
1 sidekick,
Uh-huh.
and 6 more damage from the hunter's mark.
Yeah, it dies.
Yes. And I can see someone behind them too. So I'm taking another shot.
All right.
24 to hit
Yeah.
for 8 piercing.
Okay, this one's still up.
Okay. And then the one that I killed, again, signature, shot to the eye, bullseye, head explode. Got it. That's gonna be my turn.
All right. That's back to the top with Griff. There's just a few people left on this northern passage. It's a little bit of a situation with Tor, but they're all lackeys that just can't land a hit on him. So what are you going to do, Griff?
Right on. I'm gonna fire a single shot down the hall, but it's a 12. this last gentleman I see here.
That's not gonna hit. This person is wearing a like chain shirt, standard like City Watch attire, which manages to block a cannonball in Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm assuming they move.
He's one of those really big fat dudes, and it's like from the 1900s or whatever.
Oh, so it just absorbs? It like shock absorbs?
Yeah. He's got like hard belly.
Yeah, the second shot finishes him off though.
Can't take two.
Right.
They actually succeeded at doing that, the hard belly stuff. It's just a lot less gunpowder. It doesn't fire at the same velocity as like a fully bored cannon.
It's fascinating.
Oh, yeah. I mean, still a cannonball firing into their stomach, but yeah, I learned that they just used significantly less gunpowder so that it didn't blow through their whole body.
Well, today you learned, folks, that that is how they, if you want to get shot with a cannonball, just rig it to not shoot at full power.
Yeah.
I think there's a very good chance it'll still kill you.
Also have a very big
Something
belly.
explode out of a fire and hit me in the gut. That was not fun, so I'm gonna opt out of doing that experiment.
Right.
I'm going to use my bonus action, and I'm gonna toss another gunpowder.
Awful lot of powder kegs in here.
Right.
There's so many powder kegs and no one set them off yet.
I imagine them as like just like little like leather like grenade-sized pouches
Satchels.
of gunpowder.
Yeah.
I see.
Cool. With a wick.
Great.
That's my turn.
Okay. Tor.
I've seen these go off. About how big is the radius on them?
It's a 5-foot radius all the way around it.
Okay.
Good question.
Your turn, Tor.
Tor is going to step up, take a step forward, and then he's going to start swinging with his anchor. 18 to hit the first guy for 8 damage.
Does.
Nice.
Knocks him out.
And then he'll swing his anchor at the next person. 23 to hit for 15.
Yep. Yeah, they both crumble like tin cans.
And then Tor's gonna send his tentacle, move it across to attack another person for 9. 23 to hit for 9.
Yes. Yeah. 3 swings, 3 enemies down.
Step back into his defensive spot. There, alright, that's what it was. I was looking for my tentacles underneath the bomb. Just murder some things, let's step back into formation, and then Murr's going to fly further back away from that hallway where all the things are coming from, and grant Griff advantage this turn. Because I think Raven is already helping
Right.
our seal buddy.
Yeah, Raven did ARF this turn.
Alright.
Totally see how it is, guys. I don't need advantage.
Our pirate here got a crit on Penelope for 15 damage.
Okay, now I'm mad at you, Nathan. 15 damage? Are you kidding me?
It's a pistol, like, yeah.
I don't think I
damage.
have any of my reactions left, or else I would have used it, but I used them all to make sure Tor didn't die. It's fine.
Right. And then we've got a bunch of mind-controlled City Watch folk. So, 6 attacks on Tor, all of which have disadvantage. Miss, 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 miss. Cool, great pod. And then the other 2 are gonna. The last 2 are gonna run up and attack Penelope as well. 18 for 9 piercing.
Piercing? Is it? They're still ranging. Okay. That hits. What is that? 9? 4?
Yeah, 13 total, because they both hit you.
Well, it would help if I. 13. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but it is your turn now.
That's cool. Cool. Very cool. Dang it.
You can move past the bomb pods. Again, they're
I don't
pretty
want to
small.
move past the bomb pods, Nathan.
You
I don't
can
wanna
though.
move.
You can run
I don't
right up to my
want
bad
to.
guys.
No.
You have a chance of deleting all of the people with your spirit guardians.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand on this quack. Or this bomb.
Standing on the corpse of the quagga. Okay. The City Watch guy fails his save, and the
Both of
pirate The pirate also fails.
Oh. Nathan, this is great. 3d8. 21 damage, let's go.
Nice roll. All right, that was about a third of the pirate's health.
Yeah, that was just my movement, by the way.
Yes, right.
So the hurt one, I'm gonna just Sacred Flame him really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Just really quick, Sacred Flame. Gotta beat a 50. Dang it, Nathan.
Yeah, I got a crit on my dex save. I am a nimble swashbuckler.
I still have 10 feet of movement, so I'm a... Can I take cover behind the dead Quaggus? Would you give me that?
I'll give you that if you fall prone. I'll give you cover against ranged attacks.
If I fall prone?
Yep.
Yeah, deal, because I think he's still in my 15 feet, actually. No. Yeah. There, with that, could I, like, prone under him from there?
Prone under... You can. It'll take an action to shove his corpse off of you, and then another action to stand up.
No. Never mind then. I don't like this plan. I'm just gonna go back and hug this wall.
Okay. Abraham, just a few people left.
No.
Y'all are making mincemeat of this all.
I'm gonna give Raven help to Tor.
Okay, yep.
Sorry, you're too far away, Abraham. Actually, I could actually, let's do that. I'm gonna fly Raven up here, and Raven's gonna give help to Abraham.
All right. Well, let's see if it changes anything. I will Eldritch Blast this pirate lady.
Okay.
It did not.
Yeah, she ducks out of the way there.
Wow, even with
I
help.
got a 10. And then I crit on my own.
Oh, you didn't need Raven.
Well done.
I don't need you, Raven. And then I even got max damage on the bonus damage. Oh my god, for a max 32 fucking damage.
Wow. She's barely hanging on to life here. There's like a huge gash that took a chunk out of her arm from that.
Maybe she just needs to step forward on her next turn, and
She's smart enough not to do
that might not be up to her because as a bonus action, I will pull her 5 feet towards me. Strength
Let's
check.
go.
Telekinetic.
4.
So much for a useless feat. Taking 5 feet forward. Oh,
Go.
off. Oh, off. There's a bomb for you.
Spirit Guardians killed her.
Spirit Guardians got her.
Spirit man.
Never mind
whenever
off.
they
Spirit
enter.
Guardians annihilated it. I didn't even take that into consideration.
That's okay, I'll get the next one.
Yeah, you pull this like haggard pirate into the swarm of glowing nuns, and they just eviscerate her like a pack of piranhas.
Combo killer.
Man, Abraham really is the combo king, isn't he?
Yeah.
I am the combo king. I say as I eat my bag of cheese-flavored combos.
At this point, there are only the city watch guards left, so we're gonna call it here. They all die. They all attack Tor repeatedly and miss, and they all die.
Nice.
This has been Sanity Damage. To whom the sea belongs. Thank you for joining us on this. We would love to hear from you. You can go to Linktree/Sanity Damage to find links to.
This is epic journey.
Nathan promised us a dramatic AF episode, and this has just been fun.
I was very worried for Grift.
You can go to Sanity Damage, Linktree/Sanity Damage, find links to our social media, pop onto Discord, and tell me that I need to make better encounters so that I can give them a challenge. Also, head on over to fanrolldice.com to pick up dice and dice accessories. Be sure to use the coupon code Homebrew for a 10% off anything on the website. And check out our Patreon as well if you have a few bucks to spare each month. At $2 and up, I write monthly PDFs of our different player characters from across all of the different Homebrew Network shows. And, the rewards only get better from there. You can listen to OnlyFins for $2 a month as well, so lots of good stuff. Check that out. This campaign is dedicated to Brandon, who we hold in loving memory. To Whom the Sea Belongs is a Sanity Damage campaign set in the Kaleidosphere. Join us next week, and maybe there will be a good combat.